scores on the backhand. It's a glorious save right there. Oh, Carlo. Oh, what? Oh my God, what a save. What is this? What is this? Got it. Jake has gotten his first NHL win. Here we go. This is a staple. What's everybody, welcome back to the channel for another video with our goaltender Jake Anderson. Now I am recording this on the same day as the last video, so there's nothing really to talk about for like playoff games or anything like that, so it's gonna be a nice easy chill video. Enjoy the gameplay and everything. But how is everybody doing? Leave that down in the comments, man. Let me know how you guys are doing and if you guys are liking the content. You know, give me a... If you guys like the content, please consider dropping a like down there. It'll really help out the channel and with the YouTube algorithm and everything. But yeah, we're just here to keep improving our stats with Jake. Maybe see if we can help the Chicago Blackhawks have a turnaround season here. Maybe not be such a crappy ass team, you know what I mean? Maybe we can actually start showing a little bit of promise. But we do have big news in the universe of Jake Anderson. Okay? And that news is, after this game against the Arizona Coyotes, the Chicago Blackhawks have a game against the Washington Capitals on trade deadline. So, I guess you can call this the trade line episode. We are going to find out if our general managers or, you know, the management. Is management going to make any trades at the trade deadline, and who are we going to be trading? So we're going to be figuring that out this episode. And okay, I swear I changed some more of the sliders to make the computer goaltender better. I don't know. This episode? It was just because it was a power play, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But hey, power play goal. All right, we can improve our power play. So now there's the next question. And I don't think I've actually made an answer to this question, but I don't think I am going to do anything. I'm not going to request a trade. I think I'll give the Chicago Blackhawks team one more season after my rookie year. Because I think at that point, my entry-level contract is up. I'll be a restricted free agent, but I feel that if our team does just as bad this year, next year, I think it's time that we consider walking away from the Chicago Blackhawks. But let's not rush into a decision here. That's not until next year. Oh, nice shot. I think we're just gonna chill right now. Just finished the rookie season here with the Chicago Blackhawks. Just improve our stats, maybe find a way to get our overall up. Once our overall hits 80, I will be considering putting the difficulty back up to what it was before. Okay. I'll have to try to figure some of this stuff out, but this is another power play. But yeah, you know, like I think it'll be fun to stay with Chicago. Maybe we'll see what kind of changes they make, not just with the trade deadline, but maybe even give them an offseason. Draft picks, offseason, signings, and all that fine and dandy stuff. But right now, I think we're doing pretty good for Jake. Hopefully we can start just getting the wins. You know, wins is good. Wins are good. Maybe get a few more shutties would be absolutely fantastic. I don't know what any of the record book stuff is, but I highly doubt that our goaltender Jake Anderson is anywhere near breaking any records in any way, shape, or form. So I don't think we really have to worry too much about that, but I might take a look, and if there's anything significant, I'll pop it up on the screen in the video. We might be doing that with Mav, because Mav seems to be doing pretty good, and he's on a way harder difficulty than this. Goaltender is not easy. So if you're a person that's sitting there going like, oh, I could do goaltender on the hardest difficulty, and you've never played a goaltender, go play goaltender. I dare you to go play goaltender and still come out saying that you could get almost like shut out every single game. You're winning every single game. You show me that you could do that. It is not easy. And I want to see you be breaking records. Like that is like, I'm sure there's probably people out there that could. I'm just not that guy. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people that would be like, oh, I could do it. And yeah, it's not easy. Like, I used to be playing online, and I had a guy one day, I was having a really bad game in drop-ins on Chell. And like I said, to have him just an absolutely horrible game. And he messaged me and goes, go to be a pro and learn how to play goaltender. See, if you, I'm not asking you to play on the hardest difficulty. I just want you to go experience this. Any difficulty, I don't give a crap. Go in, play a game on be a pro like I am right here, right now. And then go play online. Completely different feels. And then if you're going against human players, at least with AI, you can kind of like judge what they're going to do. Where when you're playing against the human can change up any of their stuff. It's going to be harder to read them, right? So it's not the same thing. Be a pro might help you out with some of your controls, maybe learning some of them. But it's not going to help you with like an AI coming on you on a breakaway to a human coming against you on a breakaway. They're two different feels. Human to AI is completely different. So, yeah, no, it's not the same thing. Oh my goodness. Now, one thing I will say though is if you do be a pro and you're trying to learn how to play goaltender before you start playing goaltender in Chell, I'm not saying that be a pro is not going to help you. It will. It might help you learn angles a little bit more, how to anticipate cross-crease passes. You know, it'll teach you that. But just remember, when you go play on Chell, you're not going to start off with a goaltender who's at 70 overall. You know, you're going to be looking at a goalie anywhere from like 85 to like 95 overall. So you're going to have a way better goaltender on Chell. But, you know, it is a good learning experience. It could help you out. Especially if you're nervous about going online right away playing goaltender. Just like real life, me playing goaltender online kind of turned out to be by accident. Like, to be honest, throughout since like be a pro goalie mode like this has been in the NHL games, I will say right now I have dabbled in the goalie be a pros. But over the years of dabbling in goalie be a pros and playing online, similar but lots of differences that you'd have to get used to, you know. It's almost like just like in real life when you go from like the WHL to getting drafted, there's a learning curve there, right? And it's basically the same thing. It's going to play a little bit differently. And you just got to be able to adjust and adapt to the way that it fluctuates online. And then it also depends on if you have it on like simulation and settings and things like that. That's going to make your single player play differently than online. Can you simulate online play to your offline modes? Yes. You just got to figure out what those settings are. And I know there's an easy way of doing it. I just don't remember how to do it right now. But yeah, you can do it. So you can get used to the way the gameplay flows, and you can change your difficulty at the same time, and the difficulty of it will change accordingly. I've done it a couple times to improve my skill online when I was playing online. I've thought about making a comeback to online. I have a friend that has been wanting me to come and play, so to be honest, if he ever watches this, and I'll call him by name, he'll know who I'm talking about. Dalsy, you are making me really think about coming back to online play, sir. Just a lot of stuff is going on right now, and yeah, man. And that's the same thing to everybody watching this channel right now, watching this video. I have a lot of ideas and may have things for content coming up in the works. So yeah, the things could be getting interesting. And I hope that a lot of this stuff's going to be really good. I might do another channel update coming up soon to maybe explain a few things that are coming up. I've been wanting to do a lot, but it's not easy to try to do a lot. And sorry, I keep hitting my table. No, it's really hard because you got this vision in your head, and then when you try to do it, it doesn't work out that way. And then, it's just the way the content goes. You do a couple R&Ds to see how it works and everything, but I can tell you right now, it's not the easiest thing to do when you got multiple things you want to do. Like right now, I found a nice good rhythm to do Jake and to do Nav for the hockey portion. But there's other games I want to get on this channel. A game I want to bring back to the channel. So, you know, there's a lot of that kind of thing that's going to be interesting as well. But I hope everybody's going to enjoy it. And I hope that everything that I want to work out for the future, I hope it all works out. But we'll definitely have to wait and see how the situation does work out. But yeah, we're playing pretty good here. I've been kind of chatting with you guys while playing the game, and that's one of the first mistakes I've done really all game that almost backfired. Radish. So I might have to change a few more sliders a little bit more, but I think we might be getting there a little bit. So. I guess one thing I can say about hockey, I've been kind of thinking about spinning up videos on me and my buddy Pokey doing some what I like to call a co-op franchise. It's kind of weird how I would have to do this, but I might spit one out and see how it flows for editing. And if you guys really like to see more of that, then you guys know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe, comment, you know. We might be able to do something like a co-op thing where we see maybe who can build the better team. You know, we've been talking a lot about like challenge videos and things like that for F1, and we haven't really talked about it lately, but I've been thinking about reigniting that conversation, because I think it would be a lot of fun to see our skill levels and other things. But I was also thinking about do like some kind of like a podcast where we could talk about like the past week or whatever of F1 news, if there's a race weekend. I kind of want to ask him to do the same thing with hockey, but I don't know how much time he's really got to watch like every single NHL series, you know? Like, to be honest, I don't watch full games. I watch highlights, I listen to news, I read the news. Like, that's how I do most of my research on hockey and everything. Basically all social media. But it looks like the Chicago Blackhawks in this game against the Arizona Coyotes are going to come away with at least a 4-0 win, unless Arizona attacks here on a penalty kill and somehow gets a lucky shot and it gets by me, but kind of doubting that at the moment. And it's going to kind of suck if we don't get a power play goal. All right, everybody. As this game winds down to a close, how about we just get ready for game number 2, shall we? All right, everybody, game number 2. And I want to apologize for the quick cuts from the lines and stuff like that for the trade deadline. I did realize that if we can start winning a lot more games with the Chicago Blackhawks, we have a small sliver of making the playoffs. The reason why there was quick cuts with that is because I had my window open, and my roommate decided that she was going to take the dogs outside and sit right beside my window. So she's still there, but I closed my window for the time being and let her have the dogs out there. But yeah, game number 2, I want to say a chance for a playoff rush. Like, there's not a lot of time left in the season, and it's not like we're gonna play like every single game or anything. And the game against Washington, our other goaltender lost the game, so we kind of got to put a little bit of hope on that goaltender to start winning a few more games, right? And as of right now, below 500 and very similar. What the hell was that goalie doing? Anyway, we have very similar numbers to him, but we're above 500. Not by much, but we are above 500. So, you know, I kind of want to keep us being, you know, above 500. Maybe improve our Jake's numbers a little bit more, which would be really nice. I realized that last game we actually ended up getting the shutout against the Coyotes. So that's a plus. That's a big plus. And I did switch some, or sorry, not switch. I did adjust some more of the sliders for the compy goalies. Apparently they still like to be like, I don't know how to play goaltender. I'm going to stay on this side even though the puck's on the other side. If I can end up knowing how to fix that, I'll fix it. I think I know what it is. So I might need to fix that a little bit, but I'll get to that. But yeah, we're here to hopefully improve Jake's numbers. Whoa, that was really close to accidentally passing that into my own net. Not what I was meaning to do. I think I was gonna push and hold it down so I can do the face button passes, but then I decided that maybe I was gonna go try for a goalie goal. But then I was like, you know what? By the time I did all that, I already hit the button to pass. Just glad that it didn't go in. But yeah, I think this season is a lost cause at the most part for Chicago, unless Varlamov wants to help us out and win some games for the team. There might be a chance that we can make the playoffs. You know? I don't want to put it all on the rest of the team. The goalie still has to perform, right? You gotta think I'm the goaltender for controlling Jake as the goaltender. And, you know, I wasn't a professional hockey player or anything, but, you know, I did play in tournaments for ball hockey and things like that. And, you know, every player has responsibility for the way that they play in the game, whether it's good or bad. And to me, if Varlamov can't win games for Chicago, I think this is the time where I think we should be winning some games with Jake and maybe see what we can do about stealing the starting goaltender position away from him. this is our time to shine. So that's what we're gonna do. You know what I mean? We're just gonna play the rest of this season out. That was kind of a filthy little spin move to score that. That was kind of nice. But yeah, you know, just finish the rest of this season out, get into the next season, and maybe see what kind of team we have in front of us. How good is our team doing? Does our overall finally go up over 80 and I can turn the difficulty back up, because I would really like to do that, but I want a goalie that's going to be able to have a fighting chance against the difficulty. And my skill level alone is not enough, because my skill level sucks. And I will be one of the first ones to tell you that. So let's just, you know, I'm hoping that, like, in a way I want to steal the starting position away from Valimov. But at the same time, if we don't play as many games in the season, and it speeds the rest of the season up. That was a good read. That was a good read. But we are looking for the second X Factor for Jake here. I believe all we need to do is get his overall percentage, or his save percentage, up to an 890. And that is definitely a strong goal that I would love to have. I'd love to be in the 900, and there's a goal.
That is definitely a strong goal that I would love to have. I'd love to be in the 900, and there's a goal.
Damn. But that's okay. That's okay. Let's keep the 1-goal games, shutouts. That's what we need right now. I want to keep it 1-goal games. I do have this on 3-minute periods. That way we can get like 2 entire games without me having to really cut anything out. Oh my god, that was...
Without me having to really cut anything out. Oh my god, that was...
lucky. Alright, sorry. I had to grab a thumbnail there on that save. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. I don't think I have enough speed or anything like that to do a goalie goal yet. It was kind of fun there to be able to try it though. Maybe next season when we got like some more speed or something like that. But right now we're just going to take it easy, finish the rest of this season off, and I might actually finish the rest of this season off recording basically the rest of today. So it may not be until in this universe for hockey, probably won't be until next season that you'll probably hear any changes in the NHL playoffs in real life. So that's going to be kind of a plus. I won't have to worry about talking about that much. We can talk about our strategy for Jake's career, for the future, for the next season. We're almost done the second period here in this game against Arizona. Back-to-back games for Arizona in this episode. And unfortunately, we had a shutout against them the first game. Second game, not so lucky. But we only have one more period left to make sure and hold them off at a 1-goal game for them. That's it. So that's all we need to do as Jake Anderson. The only thing we need to depend on our players in front of us is our defense. Another goal would be great, but you know what? We're not going to let them have a second goal. So I have a feeling it's not going to be needed. And then even if it does and we go to OT, that's just going to put a little bit more spice to the game, you know? Which is kind of cool, but I like those guaranteed wins, man. I like to have them. So, Riley. Actually, today, I finished doing some editing for Mavs Beer Pro today, I believe it was. And, oh, that was nice. There's the 3. So at least we're not scoring like 5 already. But no, after I was done editing his video, I took a little bit of a break and talked to a few friends of mine and things like that, and ended up getting a very enticing offer, something that I really put a lot of thought into and decided to proceed in future conversations with this individual about said offer. But then I was sitting here and thought of some more, got a creative spirit in my head and started coming up with new content ideas, which I've talked about in the previous video. Which nothing really has changed much on that front because it's the same day. But got the creative juices flowing, and just before the creative juices started flowing, I was actually thinking about going live on Twitch. I don't know what I would really do on Twitch for lives. I guess it would depend on what I feel like playing at that exact moment. So, damn, what a pick. What a pick. He just picked that corner and was like, you know what, that's it? But yeah, I do plan on doing like this monthly game each month, because if anybody knows PlayStation Plus, you know that you get free games each month. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3, depending on if you're on PlayStation 4, then PlayStation 5. Sometimes the PlayStation 4 individuals will get only 2. Oh shit! Where PlayStation 5 members might get 3 because you get a PlayStation 5 game for free that you can't get on PlayStation 4. But I was going to do videos on pick one of those games out of the ones that are offered and do a video on them. I still plan on doing one for this month if I can get around to it, because, excuse me, the game that I chose looks really interesting, and I'd really like to see what it's like to play that. To be honest, I might do a little bit of a recording today and see how the recording goes, I guess. So that could be something that might be coming out soon as well. Oh, nice. But you know what? This game's coming to an end, which means the video is also coming to an end. The Chicago management didn't do any trades during the trade deadline, which is very unfortunate. The fortunate thing is that we found out that if the team as an overall can get their stuff together, we might have a chance to make the playoffs, but that means we need a lot more wins. So until next time, when we continue this journey to possibly making the playoffs, we'll do that in the next video, and also see if we can get the new X Factor as well. If you guys like what you saw, please hit the like. If you're new to the channel and you guys like what you guys saw, other than hitting the like button, hit that subscribe button. It would really help us out. And please comment down below about what you guys are thinking about with the playoffs at the time of you guys watching this. It would be very interesting to hear what you guys have to say about the videos and real life playoffs. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we will see you guys later. Until next time, please take care.